Hello, this is Bradley, the Director of Training here at Helium 10, and this video is going to give you an introduction to our tool, Frankenstein. Let's get into it.
All right, so we are here in Frankenstein now. If you think about the origin of the original Frankenstein, all right, the doctor took a bunch of different parts and made a robot, made a monster, however you view it, right? Something kind of cool out of a whole bunch of random parts. Well, that's the origin of the name for Frankenstein here in Helium 10. We're taking a whole bunch of random keywords and then we're going to make something cool out of it, all right? We got to consolidate it though first before it comes to life in an actual Amazon listing. So that's the step that we're doing here. We're consolidating all the different pieces. So, what I did off screen was I just found a whole bunch of keywords, actually 1,700 keyword phrases. Let's just say that some of them came from Cerebro, some of them maybe came from Magnet, maybe others came from Google, wherever I found keywords that I thought would be relevant to my listing and that I want to be searchable for. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about listing optimization when we talk about scribbles. The very first step you should have done is taking your top 10 to 20 phrases and put them into scribbles. And in this section, we're going to show you how to get the individual keywords. All right. That's the very first thing I'm going to do because we know that I don't have room for 1,700 full phrases. I can't get these in phrase form. All right. How many words are here? 6,278. I can't put 6,278 words, but that number is not indicative of how many actual unique keywords there are. How do I know that? Just look right here. Look, there's pain, there's joint, there's another pain, there's another pain. All right. So one of the very first things I can do when I have this is I'm going to remove the duplicates, and it's actually already selected down here. So once I hit down here, I'm going to hit process. It's going to remove all those duplicates. And so you remember right here, there was what, 6,278 keywords. Look what that turned out to be. 683 keywords. All right. I can go a little bit further. Let's just say I want to take out the common words like the, and stuff like that. Take out the single letters like I, A. I pretty much figure I'm going to get those naturally in my listing. I don't need to like make note of those. So now what do we have left right here? There's only 642 individual keywords. All right. These are the unique keywords. And, it could be technically possible that you can get, a big number of keywords like this in your listing. Might be a little bit wishful thinking, but it's definitely a lot easier than 6,278, right? Now, in order to get this into scribbles, I need to have it one word per line. One word per line. To do that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here and hit one word or phrase per line. Then boom goes the dynamite. Look at that. All 642 keywords are here, one word per line. So if I want to take this and send it to Scribbles, I can just copy all of these keywords and then I can go to Scribbles and just paste it all into here, into Scribbles. One word per line. That's how much, that's the format it needs to be in Scribbles so I can make sure I have each of those individual keywords. So that's kind of like the main use of Frankenstein, but there is so much more. For example, we've got these individual words here. What if I want to know what are the most common words here that came up in these phrases? Watch this. I'm going to hit this button here. Where is that? Include word frequency count. Okay. All right. So now I know how many times these words are showing up here. And then I can actually sort it by the keywords that are coming out the most. And then we can see here, oil is actually the most common keyword that comes in here. It's in 528 of these phrases here on the left. Pain comes in 492 keyword phrases. So that shows me that if I had found 1,700 keyword phrases, like I said, if I have the word pain in it, I have the potential to index for almost 500 of those keywords. Now, why am I taking that word over there? I don't know why. But anyways, 500 keywords I could potentially index for as long as I have the other words in there. So that's kind of cool. What about the length? I'm going to take away this whole one word and phrase per line. And instead, I'm going to maintain the phrases. Okay. So here are the phrases here. And let me take away the one word phrase per line. Actually, I'm going to keep the one word phrase per line. I'm going to take away the word frequency count. All right. So here we have the different phrases. What if I want to know out of all these phrases, which ones are the shortest tail and longest tail? I can, instead of sorting it by frequency, I'm going to sort it by length. So here are the shortest keyword phrases in these. This is only, what, 6 keywords long? And as I go down, it is showing me all of the keywords in order of length. By here, now I've got around like 14 letter keywords, right? Keyword phrases. And I go here, here are the longest tail keywords. Look at this: anxiety oil, roll, muscle, pain oil. All right. So in just one click, I was able to sort it by the length of the keywords. All right. I could sort it by alphabetical. All right. So if I wanted to sort this by alphabetical and export it somewhere, here I can sort it alphabetically, and you can see it goes from A to D. By the way, guys, when you do keyword research in Cerebro and Magnet, you'll get Spanish keywords. Here we go. Cannabis oil for pain, right there. The Spanish keyword came out in my research. What other things do we see here? First of all, well, one thing to keep in mind is you can save your project here, and you can also have it in the history. So all of the ones that I've done in Frankenstein, my history, I can just load it right here just in case I lose it, halfway through my project, or I want to like redo this tomorrow. Let's continue on right here just to show you the different things you can do. You can add spaces. You can add commas, but no space. You can add commas with a space. All right. We talked about removing duplicates and maintaining phrases. I can protect the numbers. That means like if there was something that said 2x4 in here, I can click this, and that means it'll show up over here on the right hand side. If I didn't have this, it'll take out the numbers. All right. I can convert to lowercase. I can remove common words, single letters. This is almost kind of like an Excel spreadsheet where I can say, hey, anytime that you see CBD, all right, if you see the word CBD, I want you to replace it with hemp, right? I can do that right here in Frankenstein. So, I mean, this is for a lot of different uses, right? I can remove special characters. Okay. I can remove all the keywords that start with a certain, word, like if it was a brand name that I didn't want in there, or again, CBD or some other forbidden word. I can remove all phrases that contain a certain word, no matter where they are in the phrase. I can add a certain phrase or word, all right, to the start or end of the keywords, all right, at the end of the keywords. Like everything is going to be pain oil, pain cream, but I want to add hemp to it. So I'm like, hey, add this phrase to the start of each of the keywords, and it'll be like hemp. I could just say right here. So add hemp to it. All right. There is tons of different things that you can do. If all else fails, you guys got college kids at home. Heck, they need to write a 10,000 word essay or 10,000 character essay. Tell them to write it and then pop it into Frankenstein. It'll tell them how many characters that they have if they want. But seriously speaking, guys, this is vital as kind of a bridge between your keyword research that you have done and your listing optimization. You have got to process your keywords in Frankenstein first so that you can make sure that you're prioritizing the phrases that you want. So to make sure that you're pulling out all the individual keywords. I mean, how in the world would you have been able to sift through 6,278 words to know that there's only 600 unique words in here? You could do that with a click of a button right here. So, guys, make sure to get the most use out of Frankenstein and use it as your bridge from keyword research to listing optimization. We'll see you guys in the next video.